This is the wildest bike race you'll ever see. Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster takes a Dutch cycling tradition and cranks it up with teams of two, pedaling custom tandem crafts across a floating obstacle course. Judges are watching out for speed, creativity, and performance. But this year, we're turning the chaos into a roller coaster ride. Twists, turns, bends, and splashdowns will push every team to the limit. We've got 30 teams, one course, one winner. Will anyone make it across? Well, let's take a look at the course for today's Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster Challenge.
So riders will start with a traditional drop, then go over their first bump.
Now, unlike previous courses, we have a hard left run that will give our contestants some early trouble.
The course then snakes some more with a few more bumps and obstacles.
Then, another hard right turn.
And if the contestants make it this far, they'll just have to go down the final stretch through the finish gate.
We have a special guest judge who's going to be our first rider and test this course. Former NBA player Dwight Howard. What's up, Dwight?
You see the course, now it's time to ride.
Ooh. I'm so glad that we have Dwight Howard here to show us the do's and do-nots of Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster.
Dwight's 7 feet tall. I don't know how he's going to maneuver on that bike. Looks like he's having trouble pedaling already.
Well, I can tell you right now, there's a lot of feet on the track, and I know the judges frown upon that. It could possibly even lead to a disqualification. So for all of our riders here today, keep those feet on the pedals.
They're going slow, but slow and steady wins the race. And in this case, I'm just looking at Dwight's big feet and his Nikes trying to trudge across this track. Struggling a little bit, but still staying afloat.
I think it's been a while since Dwight has donned the Superman cape. I think the last time we saw him wear it, he was dunking basketballs in the slam dunk contest. But here today, I think it's helping him get across this very precarious course.
I feel like he's riding this track like he's Clark Kent right now. We need to see that cape go to work.
I like it. It is slow, but it is steady. Again, something that the riders want to keep in mind, keep those feet on the pedals. Do not put them on the track. That might lead to your disqualification. But here's the end, and we're looking for our riders to hit that bell.
How far are you going to make it? You say,
oh, we're fully sending it all the way. We're making it to the end.
They seem pretty confident. Here's our first riders, the team known as Banana Boys. Josiah, how you feel about what's going on right here?
I appreciate the confidence. I'm not sold right now. I'm looking at them trying to get into this banana, lifting the door up, making a banana split. We'll see how that impacts them on the track in just a moment.
It looks like what they've had to do is peel the banana to get into it. I think on a course as slippery as this, might not be the wisest move, but hey, I got to give them an A for an effort and a B for the matching banana costumes.
Let's see if this team can make it across. I don't have high hopes right now, but maybe they will prove me wrong.
Listen, I always think everyone's making it to the end, but I'm never mad at a big splashdown. Will these bananas get wet? They're at the top of the ramp right now. Off for our first run here at Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster.
Shaky already. Oh, and there they go. Oh, no.
I mean, that lasted a lot shorter than I thought it was going to. I had hopes and faith in them.
The bananas got peeled very early on.
That's a splashdown.
short replay, possibly the shortest replay that we have shown. Foot down, straight away, and then boom.
We don't love the foot down, as mentioned right there. But hey, the Banana Boys made a big splash for our first riders.
They say all the way. Gentlemen, why don't we get to the starting line?
Taking a look at the lively crowd right there. We've got some lively riders here, the Juke Squad, looking at creativity, looking at speed, and how far they'll go.
So their bike has no brakes. I feel like that was a mistake. Into the water they go.
You said they have no brakes. All gas, no brakes, and a lot of that lake right there.
And much like their tandem coaster, that ride was trash. They're gonna need somebody to clean up that water for us.
Now, their sign there says littering sucks, and I'm not gonna say anything about the actual ride, but it was not a successful finish.
These gentlemen do not practice what they preach. They have littered the water with the tandem roller coaster.
But we hope those guys clean up afterwards. Listen, right here we've got a very special craft inspired by The Road, a new CBS original series from Taylor Sheridan, Blake Shelton, and featuring Keith Urban. How far are they going to make it?
Oh, no.
That road of this journey, a little shorter than they might have liked to see.
I hope the road is longer than their ride down this track. That was very brief, but shout out to the road.
I will say that was a creative way to fall into the water there. We had a bit of a barrel roll 360 off of the course into the water.
Let's watch it again. Oh, yeah, and there they both go.
Well, you know, when you get to that, it's the road. You're known and hired for your acting, not for your tandem roller coaster riding.
How far do you think you'll go?
I could be honest, or I could be hopeful.
Let's get the honest answer, then the hopeful answer.
I'll give you the hopeful first. We're gonna make it full send, baby, all the way. All the way, that's our goal. Right, 100, go big or go home, all right, guys? First turn. First turn is what we got, I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right, man, we'll see what happens. Let's head you out to the opening gate.
I love that the SIE Rush changed their mind midway through that intro.
Good to have goals in life, but good to be realistic as well with those goals. So
the craft is in half. The craft is in half. Is it going to take them through the course?
Are they going to get through that first time? They are not. Oh.
Listen, we are making fruit salads in this body of water today. We've seen bananas, we've seen acai, and we are making big splashes here.
So remember, when you're hitting that left turn, you got to swerve your enthusiasm. These gentlemen did not do that. Ended up taking a dip in the lake.
I think something here has to be said about what people are putting on their craft. Yes, there is a score for creativity from the judges, but a lot of that baggage might be weighing them down.
It's creativity versus functionality. They had a lot of the creativity, functionality not there.
We've got some creativity happening right here. Team Twin Pines Tandem. A little nod to Back to the Future. Are we wearing a vest on the Marty McFly vest?
A double vested. I like the DeLorean look. Let's see if the flux capacitor is in play right here, if they can make it to the finish line.
All right, let's see. I got some good hope and faith in this one right here. They looks like they got some speed over that first hump, making it into that first left-hand turn, and that's a little further than we've seen so far.
No.
I spoke too soon.
Thought they had a chance. They were out of time. Where they're going, they don't need roads, but they definitely need both of those life jackets. Marty McFly took a dip.
Ooh, oh my gosh. I mean, again, great execution on that splashdown landing, but unfortunately not going to get them the fastest and longest time.
It was over, and I'm going to ring a bell today. You're going to ring a bell? You guys think they're going to ring a bell? All right, guys, let's see you go.
Now, what we're looking and listening at here is the bell is at the very end of the course, and we're looking for all the teams of riders to make it all the way through this precarious tandem roller coaster course and hit that bell at the end to signify the end of their run.
So this is one of the few husband and wife tandems in the Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster. Let's see if their relationship can make it through.
I will say this is a beautifully designed craft. We've got our gentleman surfer in the front. In the back, I believe she's portraying a bit of a Grim Reaper chasing through a shark's lens, if you will.
Well, let's see if she is a backseat driver or not. Hopefully they both participate.
All right, we are down the first hill, over the first hump, and we are slow. Are they pedaling?
He appears to be pedaling. She appears to be going along for the ride. Her feet are on the pedals, not actually. Oh, okay, she's doing a little bit of work back there.
They're in sync now just a bit. They're through that first turn, which is further than anybody's made it thus far.
So you said they're in sync. We'll see if they go bye, 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 or if they get all the way to ringing that bell.
Oh, it's wobbly. It's shaky. The Grim Reaper's right behind you. They're through the bridge.
Feet down, but they rang the bell.
We've got one. We've got a completed course from Team Island Water Sports Fin Frenzy. Oh, the excitement is there. They've made it through. High fives for everyone all around.
That was awesome.
This is the G-Wagon. It looks like it is built for speed. How fast do you think you guys are going to go?
Oh, we're here to break records. I expect a max contract at the end of this course.
And I love the positivity. What contract?
A contract for speed, endorsements. I told Dwight Howard earlier, anything besides a 10 is preposterous.
Just looking at it, it looks like turning might be a little bit of an issue, but you guys are the fabricators.
I feel like threatening the judges is not a great way to maybe get those bonus points, but G-Wagon.
Said he wanted a max contract. They got a max dip in the water, but shout out to half of the tandem for staying dry.
That's the first time we've seen only one member of the team fall into the water, and not great teamwork right there. Maybe he could have jumped in after him, but that craft looked like it was built for speed. The function, not so much.
So normally they say teamwork makes the dream work, but for me, I'd rather stay dry. So shout out to the driver for staying on the track.
Reminder not to put you on my tandem roller coaster team next year. All right, we've got a creative-looking duo right here. This is Team Daft Hunks, and the craft itself, I don't believe has anything to do with it. I think we've got a little bit of a galactical Guardian theme going on here.
Definitely a Guardian of the Galaxy theme. Let's see if they can actually guard this galaxy that is the Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster.
This looks great. I mean, they look athletic. They look like they are very much in sync. I'm told these two work together. I don't know if they had to get that cleared through their bosses, but they've cleared the first hump. And, oh, we are down yet again. And who is that on the track? Did Rocket Raccoon go off?
Rocket Raccoon fell off the track. We're going to have to call HR on both of them. Did not successfully complete this course.
We've got on the front, you know, he could say, I am Groot.
Oh,
but
there
I think
he goes. There he goes.
They can say, I am wet. That is a big splash from Team Daft Hunks on another, as yet, unsuccessful ride for this duo right here. Big splash, though. I got to give it to them for that.
10 for the splash.
I would give them bonus points. If I was judging, I'm not. We are safely here, very dry in the studio. Over to the Filthy Flamingos. Great looking craft. Love the hair. Love the speed. Love the energy. But don't love the feet down on the track.
Feet down on the track. Disqualification. They have now stumbled in their spot. Got back to it. Let's see if they can navigate these snakes.
Oh, there's two. The toes on the track is not great. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Flamingo shaking its head no? I don't even think he believes in his team.
The Flamingo has no faith in the Filthy Flamingo Surf Gang at this current moment.
Now, they've made it further. Will the judges award their effort? I'm not certain because there's been well,
there it goes.
It's a moot point now because they've definitely touched down in the water. Went a little bit slower, even with the feet down. I don't know that that really helped their cause.
So they are the Filthy Flamingos. I must say that run was indeed filthy. Both took a dip.
Not great. I'm sure the judges will have a lot to say about that. Hey, we're looking for people to actually cross the finish line next.
How far do you think you're going to go?
He's driving. If we don't ring the bell, baby, I don't know what's happening. We have got a need for speed!
A need for speed from Team Just Ride. They're the hosts of the Just Ride podcast. How will they fare on this tandem bike?
The driver appears to have a couple extra legs, and it appears like that third leg is popping out to give him just a little bit more balance down the track.
Is that leverage coming around that mighty left-hand turn?
It is shaking and moving. It is pedaling an imaginary pedal right now as they go down.
My guy in the back is wearing flip-flops. Can we just point that out? This is the first time we've seen open-toed shoes on our back rider.
Wait, looking good, looking good.
And that is a successful ride and run from Team Just Ride. The tiny legs, I think, helped him in the long run.
Always good to have an extra set of legs when you're doing the tandem roller coaster. They knew the mission. They accomplished it.
Loved it. Coming in just over 30 seconds on that successful run from Team Just Ride. We flip it on over to the Fins of Fury.
Let's see if they make it to the fin-ish line.
Oh, now, little backstory here. This is a student and teacher combo, so we're hoping for some all A's, maybe a little B+, and definitely no C water from these guys.
Unless we're grading on the curve.
Oh, the curve of the track. Come on, I see where you're going.
I like it. I like it. I do not have much faith in this crew, but hopefully they prove me wrong.
I will say they look great. The matching fits, the matching fins, the matching goggles. Let's get it. Let's go. Slow, steady, not really pedaling.
Rider in the back is not pedaling. They're just trying to navigate. Oh, and there they go.
The deep lean to the left. Like we're saying, that left turn is proving to be a bit tough for some of the teams to come across, and they proved that as well, too. Team Fins of Fury, I would say they get Fs for that, unfortunately.
Most definitely.
Yeah. You can see that.
How far is this mayhem going to get across this course?
To the moon, baby. We're going all the way.
You're going all the way. Let's see if you can get to the moon. Gentlemen, please set up.
To the moon, to the bell, Team Monorail Mayhem. Now we're going to see how they fare in a simply streamlined craft. It looks like it's built for that speed. It's built for destiny.
Very aerodynamic. Have a little faith in these gentlemen. Appreciate the all red, the face paint. They went the extra mile with the creativity. Let's see if they can make it to the finish line.
I like
and ring
it.
the bell.
Now, I'm looking right now, that front wheel looks a bit flat. I don't know if that's strategy or if that's going to help them get through to the finish line.
Back wheel appears to be flat as well. They have touched the course several times now.
We're losing some items from inside the craft. The wheel is still incredibly flat. They seem to be making okay time, but I don't know if the judges are going to dock them because of the feet down on the track.
Tires still flat, still navigating, still
all
upright.
the way through. They're in the home stretch now, through the bridge. They're making it through, and it looks like we have yet another successful run. Team Monorail Mayhem. Let's see what we have to say here. It looks like they might be DQ'd for the use of feet. There is no walking allowed here.
You think you're going to go?
Oh, we came here to go all the way. We're taking this thing.
Taking it. The most important thing, ring the bell. Gentlemen, let's get you over to the starting line.
Welcome to the Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster team Born to Thrive. Is this the Jurassic Park theme that I'm sensing here, Josiah?
It does feel very Jurassic Parkish. Let's see. They say life finds a way. Let's see if they can find a way to the finish line to ring that bell.
I mean, they look great. I don't know if having the matching fits adds to the speed, adds to the strategy, but I like the way they look.
Already off to a rocky start. Oh!
Now I don't like how they look. 6.5 seconds to that touchdown splashdown, and I don't know if they designed that in the prehistoric era, but it did not work in modern times.
That is why dinosaurs are extinct, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's move y'all into Team The Intimidator, and I think we've got a bit of an homage to a racing legend of a different course and a different track.
Well, shout out Dale Earnhardt, The Intimidator.
I think the mustaches and sunglasses, it is quite an intimidating force to see these guys on the tandem craft.
You got to give them a little extra love, too, for the full racing suits. Let's see if they can race to this finish line.
Do it for Dale, guys.
So far, so good.
They're very much in sync. You can see those feet moving at the same time. Steering. The presence looks great. Swift. Nimble.
I think they might be able to do it.
We're coming into the... No one's really had any problems with this final turn into the bridge home stretch. And it looks like we've got a bell rung at 28.51 seconds. I think that's our fastest time thus far.
They said they were doing it for Dale, and they did not fail.
Big win right there just by crossing that line. Now we've got Team The Goldenish Girls. I don't know, and I'm just going to take a wild stab at it here, that having anything hanging over your head would be great as to not distract you or, you know, shield your vision of line of sight.
It definitely feels like it will block the vision. We'll see how it plays out for them.
I like the tutus. I like the loofahs. There seems to be a theme here. I don't know what that is, but Team Goldenish Girls are at the top of the ramp here for Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster.
Well, every good loofah needs some water. Hopefully they stay dry, though.
You're setting me up for something here, and I'm feeling like...
I got faith.
Come on, girls.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no, the face.
A little too fast.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now, right before they started, one of them had mentioned something about, we're going to take it nice and slow and steady. And in my ear, I'm hearing that. But what we're seeing there is they really went full force, full send, full speed.
They did not follow the game plan, but thank you for being a friend.
Up next, we've got Fun Spot Zooter Crew. We're going to take a look at them and see how well they do. They look great. These are a team of roller coaster enthusiasts in real life. And
well, did not help them fare well on this track, but shout out to them. Great looking roller coaster before it went into the water.
I'm told that they've ridden over 2,000 roller coasters in their lifetime together. However, the Red Bull Tandem roller coaster has proven too mighty for their powers combined.
Got to respect the dedication, though.
All right, up next we've got the Blaze, and they look ready to fight. Fight what? I don't know.
Exactly. They look like the type of firefighters that put out fires at a bachelorette party.
Oh, all right, let's see how well they fare here and what they're fighting against. The time to beat is 28.51 seconds.
Oh, already off to a shaky start. Shout out to the dog on top, guiding the way.
Incredibly wobbly, and it looks like they finally found their footing, and they seem to be moving at a great pace together now. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have a lot of faith when they first started, but they're really heating things up now.
Definitely started shaky, but they're back. They're in sync, in unison right now. Every pedal.
Listen, they are blazing through the course right now. Team The Blaze with a successful finish. The dog went right for the bell, but our man in front got it. The muscles worked to their advantage, I would say.
I thought the muscles might be an issue for them heading down that track, but it proved to help them balance out, get all the way through and ring that bell.
Congrats to the Blaze for another successful run here at Red Bull's Tandem Rollercoaster. Up next, we've got the Rebel Rollers. And a bit of a chant from the crowd there. I think that we might have a favorite from the crowd.
I think the crowd is feeling the outfits. Took the Red Bull down. Let's see if they can make it down the track now.
I see the Stormtroopers elude here. Let's see if the force will be strong with this duo.
Oh, I like what you did there.
Listen, with Intergalactic, we are out of this world.
Started off strong, looking good. Oh, spoke too soon.
That was incredibly fast, incredibly quick, quicker than the speed of light, you might say.
These two gentlemen definitely not conquering the galaxy.
Just typical Empire. Typical Empire, all the way into the splash zone. All right, our next group right here, Team Yeast Mode. Will they make it all the way? Will they ring the bell? That's what we're hoping for here.
So you see they got a ton of bagels on the back of their roller coaster. They said you got to hashtag respect the smear. Let's see if they live up to their name.
Are we sure this isn't just a ploy for the judges? Feed them, give them a better score.
I hope those bagels stay dry and find a proper home.
Extra floating device if it hits the water, but we're hoping they make it all the way across the finish line and ring that bell.
Looking good so far. Losing some bagels down the track.
I like what I'm saying. Oh! I spoke too soon.
So their hashtag was respect the smear. That looked more like a smear campaign. Those bagels are soggy, ladies and gentlemen.
You can tell it's a good bagel, though, when it floats. I'm from New York. I know a bagel.
Bagel, terrible thing to waste.
Listen, we like the effort. We love the design. Didn't really love the actual race through the course. That left-hand turn proving quite difficult for yet another competitor.
Judges, what do you guys think? Guys, how far do you think you're going to go?
Hopefully to the end and back.
To the end and back?
We'll see.
I don't think that's ever been done before. Gentlemen, you guys can take your spot.
We asked them how far they think they'll make it. We're asking people just to go to the bell, not all the way back, but we'll see what Team Floridia Swampfest is going to get after on this run.
Very bold, very confident. We'll see if the strategy pays off. Just got to get to the bell. They said they're going to the bell and back.
I like it. True Florida men right here, too. They said they are brothers from the same mother, in case that needed to be clarified.
Very rare thing to see.
They've got good speed going through this. Love the Gator, love the Florida energy. It looks like these guys have been on a bike before. I think someone mentioned they might race some BMX.
So far, so good. They have finished the course. I don't think they've rung the bell yet,
They have not rung the bell. I don't know if this time is going to count. Is anyone telling them to ring the bell, but making good on their word? They're going back. I don't know that we've seen this before.
Gotta love the gloating. Gotta love the confidence.
A wave to the crowd.
But I don't think either of them realized that they did not ring the bell.
We're going to have to see how the judges score this one. It was a really fast time, one of the fastest we've seen today thus far. And as they take their victory run back the ramp, we have a dismount, we have a splash, and is he racing down the track now to go ring the bell? I don't know if this is going to count.
I don't know if it's going to count either. Will the judges respect the Gator, or will they be some haters?
Ring the bell.
We almost lost it.
We finally got the bell rang. We'll see what happens next.
Bell. Oh my.
How far do you think you guys are going to go?
Hopefully the whole thing. We struggled a lot with the bike, so thank you for the compliment on the costumes. I think Red Bull did give us wings. Let's go.
All right, guys, you can head to the gate. Good luck.
Will Team Indy Megasaurus make it all the way through and ring that bell? I gotta say, the one competitor here said she is conquering a fear of heights today. So I will give them all the props for the beautifully designed costumes. I think they're splashing.
The ramp is high, not too high though, not too high to be afraid of those heights, but let's see if they'll make it through. I've got a little bit of faith in them.
Listen, I'll give them a little hand clap, and it looks like we're having some trouble getting started here, so maybe that fear is kicking in. If we could just hype them up, let's go, Team Indy Megasaurus. You look great. We want you to see you fly through this course great as well.
I love purple dinosaurs. Shout out to Barney.
This duo, this tandem, with a restart, the first that we've seen today, and a quick zip down that first hill over the second hump. And did she try to make her wings fly? Was she flapping there into the water?
She tried to flap, did not succeed.
Listen,
and now they get to take a bath.
conquering our fears today, we love that. Even though they hadn't made it all the way through the course, I will give them my undying love and affection for conquering our fears. I'm afraid of heights, Josiah.
I give them respect.
Team Bullies up next as they make their way to the top of the ramp, and I'll say it, we've got a bit of a height, size, weight disparity. Will this work in their favor or not? A little bit of an imbalance from the front to back rider.
They're very top heavy. Wonder how that will impact their speed, balance, control. They appear to know what they're doing. Seems very confident.
They're hyping the crowd up. Their craft looks great. This is a nod to the classic, the legendary Steve McQueen Bullet, but will it speed like McQueen through this course?
Off to a good start right now. It seems like their plan is working thus far. He seems to be the only one pedaling, though.
Her feet are not even on the pedals. I think this is a new strategy we're seeing here where the back rider, because she is a little small, either her feet don't reach or he's just manning this entire craft himself.
Doing a good job maneuvering that back wheel, though. She is doing her part.
And it's looking like quite a quick run, and the Team Bullies have made it across quite close to that time to beat. And we're taking all things into consideration, their speed, their creativity, their courage and performance. Congratulations for making it across and ringing that bell.
It seems like if she would have pedaled at least one time, they could have got a second off their time and been in the lead right now.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Good teamwork on that one. But when you look at good teams, you look at this right here. Powering up with the bros, the Knights, and I might have a little bit of an affinity of it. I'm Italian. The Italian brothers are taking the top of the ramp.
Let's see.
Let's see if they can make a super run through Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster.
Looking good so far.
Feet entirely off on the front pedals of this one.
And the driver in the back doing all the work. Luigi doing it all. Mamma mia! Into the water.
They lost to their power-up source. They gotta hit one of them boxes, maybe a big star power-up, but no such luck for the Knights.
Yeah, how far are you going to go? Because the last thing you want is for this rubber ducky to be floating.
Well, we're not worried, because even though ducks float, they also fly, and Red Bull gave us our wings.
Oh, I like that. So all the way, off you go to the top of the ramp.
I think we're pandering over to the judges there, and maybe, just maybe, the person whose name is on this event. Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster with another pair of siblings. This is sibling splashdown. Now, ducks fly together.
They do.
But do they race together through quite a difficult course as such?
We're going to find out shortly. A rubber ducky, you are the one. Let's see if they can make it to the finish line.
Now, they've had to disassemble the craft to get in it, but it's back together now. Let's see if these wings truly do fly with these siblings.
Looking good so far. Like you said, ducks fly together. They are flying down this track.
We're hoping it doesn't float, I'll tell you that. Let's try and power them all the way through to the finish line. Slow, steady, and secure thus far.
Seen a lot of success with the driver doing the pedaling and the person in back doing the guiding, maneuvering.
Yep, she's got her feet up as well, too. And it seems like, I don't know if they're hyping them up. They're not even finished yet.
So
the early celebration.
Definitely think they cost themselves a few seconds with the hype up. Should have just concentrated on the task at hand.
But I think we've got a lot of good energy. Well, she said, we're done now. The craft is demolished, it's diminished, and we have destroyed this course because we've made it all the way through.
Like they say, the duck stops here.
Hey, as we welcome in our next pair, this is Team The Locomotive. Again, we have that kind of overhang over the front rider. Not sure if that is going to restrict the line of eyesight. Do these guys know how to get in there? Craft.
I do appreciate the sign on the back of the craft saying watch your head. They are struggling. He is watching his head, though, as he gets to the driver's seat.
I would like to watch ahead. Once we get around to the front of this craft again, I think even their craft is a little confused as to whether or not they're going to make it down. There's a little bit of a cross-eyed action going with this train as it's going to come down the track. So be on the lookout for that. It seems a little bit slow as they're getting in the craft. Hopefully they're a little faster down the track.
It is the locomotive, and those eyes are loco. Teeth as well.
Very sus. The craft itself is suspect about what's about to happen as the riders have now fully gotten into the craft, and they're ready to head down on Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster. Will they make it all the way through? Will they ring the bell?
The eyes are struggling. The teeth could use some orthodontia, but let's see if they make it down. Does not appear that he can even see the track right now.
Oh, what a splash. The back rider kind of launching himself so he doesn't hit the front rider. And everyone makes it safe out of this one. I feel like we saw them struggling to get in. We saw them struggling to get down. The great part about it is everybody's smiling regardless. So they're having a great time out here, even though they took a tumble.
Got to give them a ton of credit for that tandem roller coaster look. The design, beautiful. But those,
beautiful dismount, too.
Yeah, beautiful dismount. Give it a 10.
Judges, big question. How far are you going to go?
We're going to go all the way.
To the bell, to the bell.
To the bell. You've heard it. Okay, go over to the top of the ramp there. The bell is not that far away. Just focus in, guys. You've got this.
Team Cosmic Mavericks. When she said, how far will you go? It was right there, guys. To infinity and beyond.
That is true.
To the bell, to infinity and beyond. We've got another nod to a beloved children's movie here. And bit of a funny pairing as we've got not our pilot steering this craft.
Let's see if there's a snake in his boots or if he can make it all the way through to the finish line.
Well, Buzz Lightyear with that high-flying, high-powered energy behind our beloved Woody. We're going to see how this duo fares on Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster.
Looking good so far.
Rocket-powered, rocket ship, rocketed right into the water. Just over 8 seconds on that run. Nowhere near anyone who's finished thus far, but you know what? I love a good tandem, and this is one of the most loved tandems of all time when it comes to movies and beyond. To infinity, however, not so far beyond for their run.
Way less beyond than I'm sure they were expecting.
This is a very swift-looking craft coming up to the top of the ramp next. This is Team Channel 199. Now, if I'm not mistaken, does our gentleman in the front have a neck brace on, Josiah?
He appears to have a neck brace. Not sure if that's a functional part of the costume or if that is there because of medical needs. Hopefully, they can finish the course and we don't find out.
Now, Team Channel 199, that is an allude to a very heralded racer, rider, and someone who knows a little something or two about speed. We're celebrating again before we've even made it through that second turn. Final turn coming through, and it looks like Team Channel 199 with the fastest time of the day so far. Is that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we might have the fastest time.
They said they were going to, the need for speed, they got 25.43. I believe that puts them into first place right now. They are also taking their victory lap, going back down the course.
I like this. The energy here is good. They're in great synchronicity with one another, coming backwards down the track, giving the fans just a show right now. They made it fast through the course, and now they're back. But are they going to make it back up? There's no way, right?
I don't think they're going to make it to the top. They can't do that.
Come on.
Oh,
Leg stretch,
whoa.
gentlemen.
There
and
it
they're
is.
all the way to the top. Now, that doesn't really count for anything, but the performance of it all, and they're still going to splash.
They got to get some reward for that. Beautiful.
A little cool down after heating up the course.
We're so excited. How far are you going to go?
All the way. We're going to ring that bell.
Oh, yeah. We'll head over to the top of the ramp. Let's see if that's fact what's going to happen here. They have got all the details on this boat. Look at that. Let's see if we can get a shot in the camera here of the orca at the back.
Now, this team says that they are going to make it all the way to the bell. This is a craft honoring Jaws, 50th anniversary of a legendary movie. Their team name is Journey to the Center of the Lake, and we're hoping it's not the bottom of the lake.
Seems like they've been doing a little foreshadowing with that team name. And they're going to need a bigger boat.
Oh, I don't believe there's any sharks in this water, but there are a pair of tandem roller coaster riders. Didn't make it quite so far. Love the mustaches, love the Jaws reference, don't love the execution on that run.
Like we said, their team name was Journey to the Center of the Lake. They definitely lived up to it.
The tires were a little bit thicker, I will say, on that bike than I've seen on some of the other ones. So we're going to see if that plays out through the rest of this event.
How far are we going to go?
Oh, we're going all the way. That's all I know.
She's in charge. Hey, guys.
She says all the way. You going all the way. Let's send them to the top of the ramp. Big cheer for the complaint line.
Our next team, the complaint line, easily saying, hey, we're making it all the way. And I like the energy here. Love the outfits. Let's see how they fare.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are live right now. They're live down this racetrack. Please, a newscaster and a radio host pairing up together.
Now, they're quite slow, I will say. However, they're a bit wobbly. They're very close to the edge. They've got me on the edge of my seat here.
Still riding in unison, still staying strong.
Making their way through that narrowed space as we're coming around the next to last turn here. Oh, and over the hump there. Different strategy.
Slow and methodical. They look like they're going to make it through.
Make it. Team The Complaint Line, that was the slowest run out of everyone that we've seen. Almost fell at turn 2, but they make it through successfully.
Yeah. How far are you gonna go?
We're gonna let the tandem talk.
Let the tandem talk? Okay, so we don't know, that's it? We're not guessing anything here?
We're taking this thing downtown, baby.
Oh, there you go. Well, you guys can make your way over to the top of the ramp because it is your time to shine.
It is their time to shine indeed. When we talk about them, it is the Mad Bikers. They said, we're gonna let the tandem talk. Are we waiting? Are we waiting to hear what the bike says?
My favorite answer of the day. I have no idea what it means. Much like 6'7", still trying to figure it out.
I will say this craft is gorgeous. There's a little nod here to 90s cartoons and kind of that esoteric era of looking at things through a different lens, but they're looking at getting into this craft through a different lens. They're having a bit of trouble.
A bit of trouble. Hopefully that doesn't impact them going down the track. See if they can get the time to beat, move into first place.
Have the Mad Bikers seen this craft before?
Oh, wow. Okay, adding the all-seeing eyes to the top of their head.
I'm not entirely sure that they've been in this craft. It looks like they're having a little trouble still getting in. The lead up here, I mean, it's quite engaging. I'm excited to see how they do because it's a big lead up. It's a lot of creativity, but will this equate to their need for speed down the tandem roller coaster course?
I cannot tell if that's an eyebrow or a mohawk. Either way, rolling with the eye helmets.
Either way, yes. And I believe they're just about ready now. What a lead up. The Mad Bikers ready to pedal their way to hopefully glory and not a big splashdown as the time to beat is 25.43. And it's wobbly and
wow, I think that is the fastest into the water, I believe, today. They wasted all of our time getting prepped, the eye helmets.
The biggest splashdown, the quickest splash, and the longest lead up time, and I believe we're setting a record here for the most amount of pieces of the craft floating in the water right now. Shouts out to the crew who's keeping everyone safe in the water and to cleaning up after everyone's big splash.
Run. How far are you gonna go?
We're going all the way. We're ringing that bell.
You have to. You know, you're the last team. You have to ring the bell. You know that. No pressure, but you gotta.
No pressure, no pressure.
Okay. All right, I want to see you get in this thing as much as I want to see you ride it down that coaster. So off you guys go.
As we come into this team now, it's looking like another set of riders with possibly a bit of trouble trying to get into the craft, but they came prepared with, is that 1, 2, 3 buckets to climb aboard?
You got to appreciate them for being ready to go. Buckets getting into their tandem roller coaster much quicker.
I like it. I like the creativity. I like the boombox. This is Team NFT Boombox Bike, who, and he's holding the camera himself. The GoPro is there in hand. He's steering one-handed in the back. Got to give him some bonus points for that.
Got to appreciate the boldness, the confidence to be able to steer one-handed down this very elaborate track.
They are smooth, they are fast, and they are making their way through to the finish line. Now hit that bell, gentlemen. A quick time, a creative craft. I think the judges are going to like this one.
The Froze made it go down the track.
Absolutely did. But we're taking a look right now because we've got our fastest time. That is Channel 199. Shout out to the winners who all came in with quick times, creativity, great performance, and great scores from the judges. This is our fastest course time, Channel 199. And we saw them take it all the way back.
Taking over for the 199s in the 2025.
I like it. The big splashdown celebration as well. Congratulations to them. Channel 199 are winners with the fastest time of 25.43 seconds. But that's not all, because we have Team NFT Boombox, our overall winner, with a combined score of quite a fast time, quite a lot of creativity, and a lot of love from the judges on their performance.
Afro's Boomboxes made it through, finished the course. How can you not Give them the love they deserve.
I mean, Red Bull hired this man. He held a camera through the course. That's your overall winner when all the scores combined. NFT Boom Box Bike. Overall winning score combining creativity and speed. What a great celebration that we've had here today. Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster.
Shout out to Dwight Howard, the people's champ.
Thanks to him for hanging out with us, and thanks to all of you for all of us. That is Red Bull Tandem Rollercoaster.